Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on the time that you're watching this video. Thank you so much for stopping by because today is the day that I finally get to tell you guys which brand I think is better when it comes to duping. And the brands that are going to be duking it out will be Bad Habits and Ccolor Cosmetics. Now they both made a dupe for the infamous Norvina palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now this is a much pricier palette. It runs for $45. The Bad Habit palette costs $9.48 right now on the shop HushApp. If you use the code everything60, they got a crazy sale going on. And the Whimsical palette by Ccolor Cosmetics is $9.50. So of course you're saving a ton of money by buying the dupe versus the Norvina palette. Now if you are not into dupes, I totally get that. If you rather support the brand, then please do go support the brand. This is a beautiful palette. But if you are on a budget and you're like, I love Norvina but I just cannot spend that $45, then you might want to keep on watching, finding out which brand you should go for. And if you like what you see, please feel free to hit the subscribe button so you can join the ChrisMo family, and you can hit the bell button so that you know when I come out with more videos. Okay guys, so I've had the Luna Bad Habit palette for a long time. I've had it since the day it launched. The Whimsical palette by Ccolor Cosmetics is the one that just launched. So I have been asked so many times by you guys, which dupe brand do I think is the best? So I went ahead and I made a chart, you guys. I was not playing, comparing the three of these. The Norvina palette and the Bad Habit Luna palette both come in boxes. The Whimsical palette, however, comes in a clear little plastic thing. And I really don't like that. I'd rather it come in a box. That's just me. I might be nitpicking, that's just my preference. All the palettes come with slip covers, and each of these brands are cruelty-free. The Norvina palette weighs 9.94 grams, the Luna palette weighs 13.2 grams, and the Whimsical palette weighs 12.6 grams. So you are getting more in the Bad Habit Luna palette. The shelf life for the Norvina palette is 18 months. The shelf life for both of the dupe palettes is 12 months. These guys were made in China and Norvina was made in the USA. Both of these contain talc and mica, while Norvina only contains mica, which is great for you to know in case you're allergic to any of those two ingredients. Norvina comes with a big mirror and it does fold all the way back. So does Whimsical and Luna. And in case you didn't notice, all three of them have square pans. The Luna palette has names for the shadows, and so does Norvina. Even the textures of the shimmers are pretty much the same. If I bring it up close, you could kind of tell when you look at the shimmers, they have very similar texture. They got this kind of wet, buttery feel. So good. Now with the Whimsical palette, by eye, the palette does look a little bit more dull compared to the pigment that you see just in the pan with the Norvina palettes. And these shadows don't feel as buttery as the Luna palette, but they do feel really smooth. There are no chalky shadows up in here, okay? Both of the palettes blend easy. However, the shadows in the Whimsical palette are a little bit lacking in pigment compared to the ones in the Luna palette. And I saw this more within the mattes. When you see it compared to Luna and Norvina, and I will show you that in a second, it does look like this one needs a bit more help. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys an example of what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take a shadow from Norvina first. It's going to be Soul right here. Then I'm going to take the one from Whimsical, which is this dupe. It's right here, has no name. And lastly, I'm going to take one from Luna, which is called Super Moon. This is Norvina. This one is Whimsical. And here is the Luna from Bad Habit. You see what I mean? The Whimsical one is definitely lacking when it comes to swatches. Now, swatches are swatches, you guys. It can be deceiving. Sometimes a swatch could look not good like this, but it looks amazing on the eyes. However, in this situation, that was not the case. This swatch is pretty much a preview of what to expect with this palette. So the palette still works great, but you need to build it up to get it to whatever pigmentation you want to, especially trying to get it to match to Norvina. So that is what I've noticed with the mattes when it came to the Whimsical palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys all the swatches. The swatch in the center is Norvina, the swatch on the right of it is Bad Habit, and the swatch on the left of it is Whimsical. Okay guys, it's time to jump into this eye battle. I use the BH Cosmetics brushes for both palettes to keep it fair. I also use my clean sweep so I could quickly change the color and then use the same brush again. I also use a fixing spray to wet some shimmers just to show you how it looks wet. Okay guys, let's begin. is one of my first love dupe brands. Ccolor Cosmetics has won over my heart as well. But if I had to pick between these two palettes in terms of performance, swatches, formula, all of the above, I would have to give the upper hand to Bad Habit. That doesn't mean Ccolor Cosmetics is not good. I'm just saying that the Luna palette is better than the Whimsical palette. If you already own the Luna palette, you really don't need Whimsical. It's totally up to you. You can go ahead and buy this one as well. But the Shadows of the Bad Habit palette just performs better. It was easier to blend. The shadows are really pigmented. I had to build up with this palette to get it to look like this one, which means that I will be using more product from here to get it to look like this. The price difference is not that much. Bad Habit costs $9.48 on the shop HushApp. If you use the code everything60, they're doing a huge spring sale and everything. So now's the time to get it if you want to try it out. And the Whimsical palette costs $9.15. Both of these prices include shipping. And remember, you are getting just a little bit more product when it comes to this palette. For me, that does make a difference because I am using more product with this palette. I've had this for about a week already, and I really just wanted to give it a fair shot because I've used this one a billion times already. But yeah, guys, those are my final thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you think Bad Habit Luna is better than the Whimsical palette or vice versa. We don't have to agree, honey, as long as we're all respectful of each other, okay? We can always agree to disagree. And I look forward to hearing your feedback. So we'll be chit-chatting back and forth in the comment section as always, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.